Are you passionate about the ancient world or philosophy? Today is your lucky day because we're gonna talk in this video about the grandmother of the cities. If you would like to visit any city which we are talking about, there are links with the best accommodation deals in each video description. Do not hesitate to click on them for the best prices. Understanding the city. Athens is the capital of Greece and its population is estimated at around 5 million people. It is considered to be the birthplace of Western civilization. The city's design was influenced by various ancient civilizations, such as the Ottomans, Byzantines, and Roman Greeks. The city is surrounded by mountains, Mount Wymetos, Mount Parnitha, and Mount Pendeli. Inside Athens are 12 hills, some of which are prominent, the Acropolis, Lykovatos, and the Hill of Philippicus. These hills provide a respite from the noise and bustle of the city streets. Most of the attractions in Athens can be found within a small area surrounding the city's central area, which is Syntagma Square. The areas around the Acropolis can be found in Plaka, Monostaraki, and Thysio. They have been restored to their original 19th century appearance. The Metaxargio district has become a haven for art and culture. The main gallery of the area, the Municipal Gallery, was moved to Avdi Square in October 2010. This square is a large public space that can be used for all kinds of artistic expression. The Mets and Pangraci neighborhoods are typically not visited by tourists. However, they do have a few good tavernas and hotels. Syntagma Square is the central area of Athens. It features various establishments such as banks, restaurants, and hotels. Zografou is a suburb located about 5 kilometers east of downtown Athens. It has plenty of tavernas and banks. The Athens Riviera is the coastline of the southeast suburbs, with numerous nice beaches, nightclubs, and marinas. When it was chosen to serve as the Greek state's capital in 1830, Athens was a small provincial village that had declined in importance over the centuries. After it was moved to Athens, the city planners hired architects and built a new city with grand houses and public areas, turning it from a largely Ottomanized area to a more cosmopolitan one. The rapid development of Athens during the 20th century marked a change from its Ottomanized past. Following the Second World War, many of the old buildings in the city were demolished to make way for new office buildings. As the population grew, the public transportation system was reduced to accommodate the influx of job seekers. The harsh reality of living in Athens throughout the 1980s and 1990s, as well as the country's newfound success, led to the city's rude awakening. Over the next 15 years, various large-scale projects were carried out to revitalize the city, including the restoration of its historical center and the demolition of old industrial areas. Early in its history, Athens appeared on the pages of history. The city was already a major cultural and commercial center of the Myonic civilization. During the time of the Dorians, many Mycenaean towns were destroyed, but Athens escaped this fate. The foundations for democracy were laid in Athens by Solon during the 6th century BC. During this time, the Athenian navy grew and helped in the Ionian region's rebellion against Persian rule. However, despite Athens' support for the rebels, it was ultimately driven away by the Persians in 492 BC. After the Greco-Persian War, it entered the golden age of Athenian democracy. It was the center of the arts, and it began promoting itself as an imperialist force. Sparta eventually chafed at this, and the two cities eventually fought the Peloponnesian War. Despite its defeat, Athens still remained an important city-state. Reach destination. With numerous international airlines operating from Athens, it is often difficult to find a flight to Europe during winter. Since 2009, there has been no more flights from North America to Athens. The Athens Eleftherios Venizelos Airport, which is located about 27 kilometers east of the city center, opened in 2001. It has excellent public transportation connections to the city. A good place to get information on events in Athens and Attica is at the Tourist Information Station in arrivals. This facility also has a printed brochure about ferries. What to see in Athens? Due to the size of Athens, this section should contain brief overviews of the various districts. At first glance, Athens is mainly composed of ugly concrete buildings. However, if you look beyond the walls, you will find gems hidden in the gray. The areas near the Acropolis are home to various wonderful neoclassical buildings, as well as various other places that are both trendy and traditional. Lykovatos Hill is a great view of Athens from anywhere in the city. There are two ways to get there, with the path taking around 30 minutes to walk up and the funicular railway coming in the other direction. At the top, you can see the city, the port of Piraeus, and the island of Aegina. During the Easter weekend, there are spectacular views of the people making their way down Lykovatos Hill during the Easter Vigil procession. A ticket can be found at various sites that give admission to the likes of the Temple of Olympian Zeus and the Acropolis. Students can only get this ticket for 5 days. The Athens Open Top Bus Tour is a great way to see all of the central attractions of Athens without leaving the city. This hop-on, hop-off service provides unlimited access to these areas. The Acropolis is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that dates back to the Late Bronze Age. It features the Parthenon, the Temple of Panathinaikos, and various other buildings. Students can enter the Acropolis for free if they have a university ID. The normal entrance price to the site is €20. There are also various discounted tickets that allow you to visit various other attractions, such as the Temple of Olympian Zeus and the Roman Agora. Some sites, however, have earlier closing times. The ticket for the Acropolis is good for 5 days, but not for re-entry since the stubs for each site are torn off when you enter. If you plan on visiting all of the sites, get to the Acropolis first to avoid getting stuck in the crowds. The ancient Agora is located in a very green space and has a beautiful view of the Acropolis. There are various ways to get to the Agora, starting with the walk from the area. Also, take a look at the newly restored Grand Britannia Hotel. There are also guards stationed in front of the Parliament that change their uniforms every hour. The Caramakos is a great place to start your visit to Athens, as it houses the ancient cemetery of Athens. The Temple of Olympian Zeus is only partially built back then, and it has fallen several times due to a thunderstorm. The Panathinaikos Stadium was the venue for the 1896 Olympic Games. It features a horseshoe configuration stadium. Lykovatos Hill is a great place to start with a view of Athens towards the sea. There is a cafe-restaurant on top of this hill, and it has a great view of the Parthenon. Parthenon National Park has numerous well-marked pathways and ravines, as well as numerous caves and springs. There are also numerous parks and gardens in Athens, including the National Garden of Athens, which is located in the center of the city. The Dionysiou Areopagitou Street has also been pedestrianized, leading to a spectacular route that finishes near the Temple of Hephaestus. The route around the city center provides visitors with spectacular views of the various sites in the area, including the Agora and the Parthenon. The hills of Athens also provide green space. There is also a small zoo near the National Archaeological Museum. What to do in Athens? Athens is a great city that has a variety of activities to do. There are many ways to get involved in Athens, many of which are memorable and unique. The Athens and Epidaurus Festival is a great way to get involved in the culture of Athens. It features various events and performances. There are over 20 beaches in Attica, some of which are located south of the town. Some of these include Lagrina, Anavisos, Voliagmeni, and Glyphatha. The easiest way to get to these beaches is to take a tram from the city center. Buy tickets to a Greek basketball game in Athens. There are 2 elite teams in the city, Panathinaikos and Olympiacos, both of which are known for their great play. The Panathinaikos Stadium was constructed in 1896 and is the venue where the torch pass ceremony is held prior to the Olympic Games. It is also used to host various special events, such as music and dance concerts. The National Garden of Athens is a great place to sit and relax. It features various types of plants and a variety of different attractions, such as busts of famous Greek poets and politicians. Sea Turtle Rescue Society Archelon is a great place to volunteer. Helicopter tours of Athens are available for people wanting to see the sights from a bird's-eye point of view. These tours can last for about an hour. Sunset-free walking tours are available in Athens. These tours are ideal for groups wanting to experience the city's history and culture. They will take you on a journey to meet various ancient and modern characters in Athens. Athens is home to over 150 theatrical stages, many of which are located in the city's central district. The Heritage Atticus Theater is one of the largest theaters in the world, and it is also the site of the annual Athens Festival. In addition to these, the city also supports a variety of music venues. Athens is home to almost 150 theatrical stages, making it the most famous city in the world for its theatrical productions. It also has a variety of romantic and open-air gardens. The city is also home to the Athens Concert Hall, which is often used by world-famous artists. Shopping in Athens. While exploring ancient ruins and the city's scenic beauty may take a bit of time, there are also plenty of places to shop in Athens. In addition to these, there are also various boutiques selling a variety of souvenirs and art. Despite the lack of major department stores and malls in Athens, there are still plenty of places to shop. Some of the most prominent locations include the Athens Heart, which is a 4-level mall with over 80 stores. The Athens Metro Mall also has 90 stores. Plaka is a great place to shop if you're looking for souvenirs. It has a variety of shops and street performers all night long. Kolonaki is one of the most popular areas to shop in Athens, with many upscale coffee shops, fashion boutiques, and fur coats on display. The Irmu Walkway is a pedestrian-only street that runs between various shops in Athens. There are also branded clothes for sale in this area. The Monostaraki Flea Market is also located in Monostaraki Square. This open-air market features various types of goods, all at varying prices. It's a great place to gather bargain hunters. Be on the lookout for street vendors in both Monostaraki and Plaka. Although they may seem illegal, these individuals are also selling legitimate goods. Eat and drink. One of the must-try Greek dishes in Athens is souvlaki. These are grilled chicken or beef pieces that are wrapped in pita bread and are then topped with a variety of vegetables and onions. Popular souvlaki shops in Athens include Metropolios Street. Greeks are known for their food. Athens is considered one of the most authentic places to eat Greek food. Street food is also popular in Athens. There are a variety of different types of souvlaki, such as sortaverna and tavernas. They are also commonly accompanied by grilled meats and vegetables. A full-course Greek meal usually begins with mezzides, which are often hot and cold. These are usually accompanied by various types of appetizers, such as potato latkes, eggplant casserole, and dolmadakia. On the main course, try to order various types of dishes, such as grilled fish, meat stews, and casseroles. Although bottled water is very popular in Athens, it is not essential since the tap water is safe to drink. Greeks love to socialize, and they often start their evening activities at around 2000 hours. Most clubs in Athens close after midnight, and the sound of conversation can drown out the noise. A Greek invention, the frappe is a great way to end a long day. It is typically made with a sweet or sour drink, and it is served with or without sugar. A club zone is located in the coastal zone, and if you go there and are lucky, you can also hear non-Greek music. Go to the Sear area for a variety of smart bars and small clubs. There are also non-Greek music venues in this area. The area between Syntagma and Monostaraki has seen a rise in the number of bars. Karitsi Square has a number of bars that can get busy during the days when the weather is nice. Accommodation in Athens. Syria is a place where you can find meze and live music. There are also various other establishments offering meze and live music. Plaka is a great place to visit if you are looking for ancient relics. There are numerous places to go, such as the Roman Agora and the ancient Agora. Syntagma is a great place to stay if you are looking for upscale hotels and restaurants. The National Garden and the Greek Parliament are also in this area. The area around the Acropolis is also very local, with many cafes and restaurants in its streets. If you are looking for budget hotels, Ammonia is a good choice. However, if you are planning on staying in Athens, make sure to check out other parts of the city before you go. Exarchia is a great place to stay if you are looking for cheap yet high-quality restaurants, bars, and cafes. There are also numerous festivals and events in this area. The Grand Britannia Hotel is located on Syntagma Square close to various attractions. It is the most luxurious hotel in Athens and it is usually chosen by the nation leaders for their stays. One great option if you are planning on staying in the city is the Grand Resort Lagonesi, which is located right on the beach. It is a luxury resort that can also be had with a basic setup. The Electra Palace Hotel is one of the best luxury hotels in Plaka. It has plenty of facilities, such as a pool and a roof garden, and it is very well kept. The Hilton Athens is a great choice if you are looking for a hotel that is close to both Syntagma Square and Plaka. It has plenty of facilities, such as a swimming pool, and it is located just 15 minutes from Kolonaki. Stay safe. There are also groups of street urchins who are going to try and steal money from you while you're at the metro stations near the Acropolis. While Athens is generally a safe city, there have been a few reports of pickpockets on the metro, as well as in other areas, such as Plaka. In order to minimize your chances of getting victimized, stay cautious and split all of your valuables into different places. It is also common for women to be accosted by bank staff. The friendly stranger bar scam has also been reported in various areas of Athens. Usually, people are stopped and asked for directions in a bar, and some of them pretend to be cops to ask for their passports and wallets. While they are trying to get your money, one of them steals it from your wallet.